Okay, so make sure you have sheet pans already lined up when you are ready to pipe. Make sure to twist your bag. Make sure the pressure it continues in this direction, not in this direction, okay? So you keep twisting until you have resistance. Use a little bit of glue here, especially if you're in the convection oven, so your paper won't keep moving and it will mess up the shape of your product. Or if the paper covers part of your eclair, part of it will not get brown at all, okay? And it just helps to keep the paper down. All right, then when you make a cream puff, this is all about managing the pressure and how you're moving here, yeah? So if you press more, it doesn't mean, oh, move faster. That's not what it means, right? When you force it to come out faster, don't move as much over here, okay? So I'm going to do cream puff. Okay? Anytime you want to try to avoid, anytime you know you're going to stop, let go of this, yeah? Because if you don't let go of the pressure here, and you're like, oh, I'm done, oh, that's what's going to happen. You need to coordinate where you put this and how much pressure you have over here, okay? And don't be so far from the sheet pan. You can get close to the sheet pan. Keep squeezing. You notice I'm not even moving the tip. Yeah? I know I'm going to stop. I'm done. Then stop pushing. And then you can snap it. Yeah? You can go back with a little bit of water to bring down the point. Okay? Because usually we don't want a point on our cream puffs. Okay? So again, this takes practice. If you're like, I want to do it again, fine, do it again. Open the bag up again, get your spatula, scrape it up, put it back in the bag. All right? Then for eclairs, make sure they're the same size. Yeah? Same thickness. Otherwise, they won't bake evenly in the oven. Okay? I'm stopping. Yes? Mm-hmm. Know when you're doing this. Talk to your hand. Hey, stop squeezing. Yeah? And again, some people I see this, they're like, oh, I'm squeezing too fast. Oh, okay. Yeah? Squeezing faster does not mean move this faster. Okay? So again, maintain the same pressure. It takes some practice. So again, you don't like how your eclairs look? Scrape it up. Put it back in your bag. Do it again. Get a new sheet pan. Get a new sheet pan. Get a new sheet pan. Don't use the dirty one. Okay? All right. Then, after you do that, you're like, okay, I'm going to flatten these out. Yeah? Okay, you're ready to bake. Get your egg wash. Again, don't get crazy with your egg wash, not too much. Everybody has their different way of piping things, yeah? But it doesn't matter. You could do this. I used to do these.
For the cream puffs?
Yeah, I used to do this. And then another past instructor, he taught the students this way, where you don't move it. Yeah? Guess what? Comes out looking the same. It doesn't matter, okay? But what does matter is you don't do that. You need a solid mass. So when it puffs up, it has a cavity inside, okay? If you have this and there's a gap in the middle and then you cover it up, guess what? It's going to bake like that. When you turn over your cream puff, it's going to have a hole on the bottom of it, okay? All right. So again, you're ready to bake? Tell me, all right, we're going to the convection, 4 at a time. I don't know how many shells are in there, okay? Let me show you how to do it by machine. So I have my dough here already cooling. So remember, if you're waiting for your dough to cool, in this case, just leave it on, right? Let it cool. It's going to go a lot faster, okay? And then, like I said, crack your eggs and scramble your eggs. So I'm going to feel if it's pretty warm or not. It's just warm, okay? So I'm going to start pouring in my egg. Once I see that it's incorporated, okay, I'm going to add a little bit more egg. Here's my other sheet pan, got that ready. Got my spatula ready. Okay, with this though, you have to remember, anytime you have it in a mixer, you got to scrape it down. Okay? You got to scrape down so that you have even mixing. Okay, and then while you're baking, you can start measing out your pastry cream. Okay? Because either way, you still need to wait till your cream puffs cool off, then you can even fill it, right? So after they're baking, then mease out your stuff, get your pastry cream done. So you can see the consistency is getting creamier just like the other one. I'm just going to go a little bit more. Add a little bit more egg. I'm still on stir. I didn't pick up the speed or anything. Okay, so right now at this point, I want to check the consistency. Anytime you check the consistency for something on the machine, you have to take it off of the machine to properly examine it, okay? So again, I'm doing the same thing. I'm lifting up the dough. It's falling slow, but guess what? I'm already there. Yeah? And I didn't need all my egg. I still have this left over. All right? So for instance, if you kept going, then it would be too watery to even pipe out. Then you had to start over. So same thing here. Push your batter down. You twist, right? You press out like that, okay? And these will give you more of those ridges that you're used to seeing on a typical eclair, okay? But again, work on your pressure. Cream puffs, they are going to puff up, all right? Same thing here. If you have something that you don't like, you can smooth it out a little bit on the top. You don't need that much water, okay? Then, same thing here. A little bit of egg wash. And bake. That's it. Okay? So I have these that were done. Okay, so you notice these. Okay, they're pretty puffy. They feel hollow. You see that? There's a hole. Okay? You know you did something right when there's a hole. Okay? These are puffed up. That's fine. When you want to fill your product, I recommend a smaller star tip. A smaller star tip. Okay? So, first of all, get all your cream puffs if you have them and do this. Okay? Do all of them. Poke all of them first. Get your pipe, get another piping bag with this piping tip pastry cream. Okay? Then you can pipe it into your product. Okay? Some eclairs, same thing. You just put it in the middle. Usually the larger ones, people like to poke two. One on each side. How do you know if you filled it enough? It feels heavier. And then part of the product starts coming out. Then you know, okay, I'm done with this one. Put it to the side. I wanted to show you also what happens when you take them out too early. You see that? When you open it up, guess what? It's doughy. There's no cavity. There's nowhere to put your pastry cream. Okay? So, you want to have, this one could be a little bit higher, but at least it does have a cavity. Yeah? Okay? Also, once you have your pastry cream and you're ready to fill it, get your whisk, right? Whisk it up and then put it in your pastry bag and then you can start filling them. Today, once if you have all your product done, your stations clean, okay, then I can allow you to dip and decorate your eclairs, okay? So what you could do is, say that we filled these. We have a water bath. We're just going to have one. We're just going to have one set. Okay? We're going to have one station where we're going to do the dipping of the chocolate. We already have some right here. We have one that is milk chocolate, and then we have another one that is white chocolate. Okay? Then you can fill your cornet. You should know this, yeah? You need the cornet if you want to decorate it, okay? So you have your cornet. You let your chocolate just kind of harden a little bit, okay? Let it cool down a little bit. And then you get your chocolate. And you can get scissors if you have scissors, and then you can cut the tip off of it, right? Okay, you can do your zigzag design. Simple, simple. Okay, we're not going for like anything crazy here. Simple. Okay? That's it.